Hello everyone, welcome to Paranormal and Spiritual World. So, a lot of people have this question that what happens when you're possessed, how your face, how your personality is affected. There's so much misunderstandings regarding the whole scenario of possession when it comes to paranormal activities, and even when we are watching any kind of horror movie, what we see is that the characters playing the role of being possessed are portrayed as having a very horrific face or very dangerous face, or they are spitting, or they are shouting, or they are moving up in the air, or their face is completely white and it has lot of veins coming out, blood is coming out, and the whole face is changed. Or the person who has possessed that person, the energy which has possessed that person is visible through that face. That is the index of that whole personality. So everything has been misguided and misportrayed to the people, and that's why when it comes to possession, when it comes to paranormal activities, they have these misunderstandings. Either they do not take the horror things seriously, because they generally, you never see any person having a white face, having a face which is full of creepiness. Once that person is possessed, you only see that the people are normal looking. So that is the reality which is not shown, because they do not want to show you the reality. Otherwise, the sincerity of this concept will be undertaken. So what they do is they try to show you a more imaginary side by showing very horrific faces, very creepy faces, very dangerous faces, the faces which you cannot tolerate. That's why you open your lights, or you feel like afraid after watching that particular horror movie. That whole all those scenes haunt you, and you feel at the end of the day that it's everything is imaginary. It's nothing real in this, it's all fiction, and nothing happens like that. And that's why by seeing those movies only, we most of the people take this thinking, this ideology, this mindset that the ghosts aren't for real, and the possessions which really happens in the movies are all imaginary. There's no seriousness attached to it, and there is no reality attached to it. And it's only because of the over makeup, of the overdo of makeup, and the act of showing that possessed person to be more dangerous, more creepy, more scary, is responsible for making this concept of mindset that ghosts are unreal. But in reality, ghosts are there, possession is real, everything is real. But when a person is possessed, you never know, you don't know, you do not have any knowledge about this, because nobody told you this thing. Even a normal looking person may be possessed, and you're not aware about that. Possession does not mean that your face will become white, or the veins are coming out, blood is coming out, and it's all creepy and dangerous, and you cannot tolerate the face. It's so scary. Nothing like that happens. When the person is possessed, he acts different. He looks normal from outside, until and unless he starts behaving in a certain way, but he looks normal. Sometimes their possession in any person is dependent on the circumstances, and is dependent on the timing. So if the person always get possession at 12 at night, in the day that the person will look normal, the person will act normal. And even at the time of possession, it does not mean that the person will behave very strange. He may behave normal, he may act normal, but he may become silent, or he may become too aggressive, or he may become too violent, or he may become more you can say in different as compared to his original personality. But it does not mean that his face will become white, or of different color. The face will remain same. The eyes may get little, you can say, scary. You're not able to look in the eyes, just because that energy which is sitting within the heart of that person is you can say is looking at you with that deep anger. So when the two personality are mixed together in a single body, the vibration is different, the aura is different, it is negatively affected, and you cannot tolerate the face of the person, because another energy, its impact on the aura is also being reflected on the body. That person who will be seeing you, who will be watching you, who will be staring at you, you will feel scared by that glimpse of moment, because that your normal person does not stare at you like that, and now this person is staring at you. It is the same person but acting differently. That will create a fear. Not a white makeup face will create a fear. And secondly, the person may act unusual, act different. The person may bite his nails and bite them to such an extent that the blood is coming out. The person may beat himself, slap himself, or laugh, or create any kind of violence which is affecting his physical health by giving any scar or injury to himself or herself. That can be a sign of possession. Or the person is using very extreme abusive language towards you, and there is no mercy, no love left towards you, and is trying to attack you physically and at that time of possession. So that is possession. And after that period of glimpse of period is gone, that person is acting normal. So that is creating a fear. That is the real fear. That is the real scariness, creepiness behind the possession thing. And secondly, one must understand that every person is different, every energy is different, so every possession is also different. It doesn't mean that each and every person will be the same, or each and every spirit will be the same. Even the spirit have characteristics, they have types. It can be a jinn, it can be a demonic spirit, it can be a positive spirit, it can be a negative spirit, it can be an angel, it can be any form of spirit who has possessed the body, and what was the objective, what was the purpose, and for what period the possession is there, how long it is there. Some people act like a statue when they get possession, they do not move at all. Some people try to act very, very abnormal. They take out of their clothes, they start dancing on the terrace, they try to commit suicide at the time of possession. Some people try to beat themselves with knife and also try the same thing on their family members and laugh about it. Some people try to eat too much at the time of possession. Some people do not eat at all at the time of possession. So there, every experience is different, and no possession creates a white makeup face where a lot of whiteness is applied on the face making to give a scary look. No ghost will do that, that oh, now I have possessed this body, now I should create a fear in the minds of the family members. Now I should scare them. I should go into the mama's room, use the foundation or makeup or white powder and apply it on my face, and then I should create a, you can say, a sense of discomfort for them. So nothing like this happens. This happens only in movies and TV serials, and that's why we have so much misconceptions, so much misunderstandings regarding possession and negativity and ghost issues. We do not believe these things because we have been portrayed wrongly. We have been described everything in a form of fiction. But the non-fiction thing is that ghosts are there, ghosts are for real, possession is for real, but it does not happen like it is portrayed in the movies. So when a person is possessed, he can or she can show any sign, any different sign, or you may not be able to even recognize that the person is in possession. He may talk about that energy through this that body, as that energy is communicating via that body to you regarding his or her death, regarding his or her memories. So anything can happen, every experience is different. So next time you see a person acting abnormal, acting different, he or she might be under possession of any energy. So I hope you like today's video, and do comment on channel, and you can take your personal consultation from me in case you are experiencing any paranormal issues. You can also buy my dhuni, that is the powder I give. It is a magical powder. When you burn that powder in your home on charcoal or on cow dung cakes or on camphor or on electric burner, all kinds of negative energy will get out from your house, and you will be able to banish every kind of ill forces, evil forces, negativity, black magic. So it is a very powerful powder I've given you. You can contact on that on my number on WhatsApp at 8130331007 for ordering that Abhimantrit energized powder. I'm repeating the number 8130331007. It's my dhuni, it's my invention which I've created, and it removes and banishes every kind of negativity or paranormal activity. You can even go to my website and order the same. I hope you like today's video. Do comment on channel, like, share and subscribe. I'm Pulkit Mohan Singla. You're watching Paranormal and Spiritual World.